Hello students and good morning. So now I am doing class for class 10. The topic is sphere. So in the last online class also we were doing the same topic, that is sphere, and in that online class we did some formulae of volume of the sphere, and you did surface area of the sphere, and I have shown you the figure also, what type of figure is the sphere. So what is the volume of the sphere? You know that if r is the radius of the sphere, then volume of the sphere will be 4/3 pi r cube, and the surface area of the sphere will be 4 pi r square, where r is the radius of the sphere. Okay, so now let's do this question. This is from the chapter sphere. Let us work out exercise 12, page number 183, from the book GANIT PRAKASH for class 10 by West Bengal Board of Secondary Education. Okay, so now let's do question number 6. And in the last online class we did question number 5. So I think you revise all the problems that we did on this chapter sphere. Okay, so now let's do this question number 6, that is page number 183, and this is question number 6. The question is 127 2/7 square centimeter of sheet is required to make a hemispherical bowl. The hemisphere, what is the meaning of hemisphere? त अस्ति मैले फर्स्ट अनलाइन क्लासमा तिमीलाई हेमिस्फियर बुझाएको थिए. हेमिस्फियर चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि स्फियरको आधीलाई चाहिँ हामी के भन्छौं? स्फियरको ठीक आधालाई चाहिँ हामी के भन्छौं? हेमिस्फियर भनेर भन्छौं. त यहाँ चाहिँ के दिएको छ? हेमिस्फेरिकल बोल भनेर भनेको छ. ठीक छ? त यो this much, that is 127 whole number 2/7 square centimeter of sheet is required to make a hemispherical bowl, right? So let us write by calculating the length of the diameter of the forepart of the bowl. त तिमीले चाहिँ के निकाल्नु पर्छ? त्यो बोलको फोरपार्ट. अब फोरपार्ट भनेको त्यो बोलको अगाडिको भाग, त्यो चाहिँ सर्कुलर टाइपमा हुन्छ. त्यो सर्कुलर टाइपको जुन चाहिँ फिगर छ अगाडि फोरपार्ट अफ द बोल, त्यसको चाहिँ हामीले के निकाल्नु पर्छ? डायमिटर निकाल्नु पर्छ. जस्तै यहाँ एउटा बोल छ, दिस इज अ बोल, राइट? त यो बोल चाहिँ हो आधी स्फियर. स्फियरको ठीक आधी भागलाई चाहिँ हामी के भन्छौं? हेमिस्फियर भनेर भन्छौं. त यहाँ फोर पार्ट भनेको चाहिँ के हो? फोर पार्ट भनेको चाहिँ यो अगाडिको भाग, दिस इज नोन एज द फोर पार्ट अफ द बोल. यो चाहिँ कस्तो शेपमा आयो? सर्कल शेपमा आएको. दिस इज अ बोल एन्ड दिस इज द फोर पार्ट अफ द बोल, दिस इज द सर्कल. सो यु हेभ टु फाइन्ड आउट द लेन्थ अफ द डायमिटर अफ दिस सर्कुलर पार्ट. सो आई थिंक यु हेभ अन्डरस्टुड इट. सो इन दिस केस यु शुड नो the area of the circle or the circumference of the circle. Is that clear? So you have to find out the length of the diameter of the forepart of the bowl. यो चाहिँ के भयो? सर्कल भइगयो. यो अगाडिको जुन चाहिँ बोलको भाग छ यो चाहिँ के भयो? सर्कल. यो सर्कलको चाहिँ हामीले के निकाल्नु पर्छ? डायमिटर निकाल्नु पर्छ. ठीक छ? So let us find out the diameter of the forepart of the bowl. So this is of circular type. Okay? So now let's do this problem. So now in this case it is given that 127 2/7 square centimeter of sheet is required to make a hemispherical bowl. But you see, यसले चाहिँ के बुझाउँछ? यो हेमिस्फेरिकल बोलको चाहिँ सर्फेस एरिया हो, बाहिरको भाग. जस्तै यो हेमिस्फेरिकल बोल भयो. त 127 2/7 square centimeter of sheet is required to make this bowl. त यो बाहिरको सर्फेस एरियाको, यो बाहिरको सर्फेसको एरिया चाहिँ कति भएछ? 127 2/7 square centimeter. Okay? So now let us write by calculating the length of the diameter of the forepart of the bowl. Right? So here you can write down that area of the hemispherical bowl. This is the solution. So area of the hemispherical bowl, area of the hemispherical bowl is equal to, it is given as 127 2/7 square centimeter. So which is equal to, now this is the mixed fraction, you have to convert it into fraction, isn't it? So you have to multiply 127 by 7. So what is 127 multiplied by 7 now? And you have to add 2 also, right? So in this case, 7 sevens are 49. 7 sevens are 49. 49 plus 2 is what? 51. 7 sevens are 49 plus 2 is 51. 5 rayo. 7 twos are 14 plus 5 is 19. 19, 9, 1. 7 ones are 7 plus 1 is 8. Divided by 7 square centimeter. So what is the area of the hemispherical bowl? So area of the hemispherical bowl is equal to 891 divided by 7 square centimeter. Okay. So now in this case you have to find out the length of the diameter of the forepart of the bowl. त्यो बोलको अगाडि भाग जुन चाहिँ सर्कुलर रिजन हुन्छ त्यसको चाहिँ हामीले के निकाल्नु पर्छ? डायमिटर निकाल्नु पर्छ. So let us write down the radius of this hemispherical bowl. Let R be the radius of the hemispherical bowl Okay, let R be the radius of the hemispherical bowl. So what is the formula for surface area of the hemispherical bowl? Since this is the half of the sphere, so it is 2 pi r square. You know that the area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. So what is the area of the hemisphere? It is 2 pi r square. So therefore, now area of the, that is, let us write down surface area. Let us write down here surface area of the hemispherical bowl. Surface area of the hemispherical bowl is equal to, what is the formula? This is half of the sphere, so it is 2 pi r square. Okay, so let us put the value. 2 into what is pi? Pi is 22 by 7 into r square. Okay, so which is equal to 2 into 22 is 44 by 7 r square. What is the unit here? It is square centimeter. So I think I've understood it. The हामीले formula लगाएर surface area of the hemispherical bowl कति निकाल्यौ? It is 44 by 7 r square centimeter. But by question, what is the area of the hemispherical bowl? It is 891 divided by 7 square centimeter. So यो दुईटा चाहिँ के हुनुपर्छ? Equal हुनुपर्छ. ठीक छ? So you can equate these two now. Therefore 44 by 7 r square is equal to 891 divided by 7. So you have to simplify it and you have to get the value for r in this case. Okay, so as you know that from both the sides you can cancel this denominator. That is 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7, right? So therefore this is 44 r square is equal to 891, right? So what is r square is equal to now? So therefore r square is equal to, how much is r square? 891 divided by, this is 44. So you can cancel here. So you can cancel here by 11, right? So this is 11 4s are 44, 11 8s are 88, 11 1s are 11, 11 8s are 88. So 89 minus 88 is 1. So this is 11, 11 1s are 11. So it is 81 by 4. Therefore r square is equal to, this is 81 by 4, or what is the value for r? That is, it is square root of 81 by 4, right? So or r is equal to, this is your 9 by 2. What is square root of 81? That is square root of 81 is 9 divided by square root of 4 is 2. So actually this is the radius of the forepart of the bowl. But in this case you have to find out the diameter of the forepart of the bowl. So diameter is twice the radius. So therefore diameter of the forepart of the bowl, diameter of the forepart of the bowl is equal to twice r, which is equal to 2 into, so diameter of the forepart of the bowl is equal to twice radius, which is equal to 2 into what? 2 into this is 9 by 2. 2 gets cancels, which is equal to 9. What is the unit here? This is centimeter. So 9 centimeter is the answer. So what is the diameter of the forepart of the ball? It is 9 centimeter. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we will do the next question now. Okay. So you can copy it. So now let us do this question number 7. So question number 7 is the length of radius of solid spherical ball is 2.1 centimeter. So in this case the spherical ball is given, that is a solid thing, solid spherical ball भनेको चाहिँ के हो, यो जुन चाहिँ स्फियर को भित्री भाग पनि सबै भरिएको छ, त्यो स्फियर को सबै भित्री भाग पनि भरेको छ भने त्यसलाई के भन्छ, solid भनेर हामी भन्छौं. So length of the radius of this solid spherical ball is given as 2.1 centimeter. That is, what is the radius of the spherical ball? It is 2.1 centimeter. So let us write by calculating how many cubic centimeter of iron is there. त्यो जुन चाहिँ spherical ball छ त्यसमा how many cubic centimeter of iron is there. Cubic centimeter means you have to find out the volume. Cubic centimeter cube. सेन्टिमिटर हामी 3 पल्ट मल्टिप्लाई गर्नुपर्छ. दैट मीन्स 3 पल्ट मल्टिप्लाई क्यूब भनेपछि हामीले के निकाल्नु पर्यो, भोल्युम अफ द स्फेरिकल बल निकाल्नु पर्यो. ठीक छ. एन्ड लेट अस फाइन्ड आउट द कर्व सरफेस एरिया अफ द आयरन बल. कर्व सरफेस एरिया भनेको चाहिँ वरिपरिको त्यो जुन चाहिँ वरिपरि कर्व सरफेस एरिया हुन्छ त्यसको हामीले भ्यालु पनि निकाल्नु पर्छ. दैट इज यु हैव टु फाइन्ड आउट द कर्व सरफेस एरिया अफ द आयरन बल. ओके, सो लेट अस फाइन्ड इट नाउ. सो इन दिस केस radius of the spherical ball is given. So let us write here radius of the spherical ball. Radius of the spherical ball is equal to, this is 2.1 centimeter. Okay. So now in this case you have to find out how many cubic centimeter of iron is there in the ball. त्यो बल मा चाहिँ कति क्यूबिक सेन्टिमिटर आयरन छ भन्नुको मतलब चाहिँ you have to find out the volume of the spherical ball. So let us find out volume of the spherical ball. Volume of the spherical ball is equal to, what is the formula? It is 4/3 pi r cube, you know that, which is equal to 4/3 into, what is the value for pi? That is your 22/7 into, what is r whole cube? That is 2.1 whole cube. So you know the meaning of 2.1 whole cube. That is 2.1 is multiplied thrice. Okay. So it is equal to 4/3 into 22/7 into 2.1 into 2.1 into, this is 2.1. Okay. So you can cancel here. 3 ones are 3. This is 0.37s are 21. Again you can cancel it by 7 ones are 7. This is 0.1. You can cancel this 0.7 by 7. That is 0.1 is there. Okay. So which is equal to 4 into 22. That is your 88 into, what is 0.1 into 2.1. So first of all forget about this decimal point. Okay. So now we are multiplying 0.1 and 2.1. Forget about the decimal point, right? So 21 ones are, how much is that? 21. But where will you write down the decimal point? So after decimal point there is one figure. Here also after decimal point there is one figure. So 1 plus 1 is 2 figures are there. So you have to write down decimal point before 2 figures from the end. That is 1, 2, point comes out here. That is, it is 0.21. Is that clear? So let us write into 2.1. Is it clear now? So let us multiply them. You first multiply 88 by 0.21. त तिमीले मैले अस्ति पनि भनिसकेको छु, तिमीले यसको रफ वर्क देखाउनै पर्छ. रफ वर्क देखाएन म्याथ्समा मार्क्स काटिन्छ. किनभने यो मल्टिप्लाई तिमीले यहाँ डाइरेक्ट लेख्न सक्दैन बुझेन त हामी यो रफ वर्कमा देखाउँछौँ रफ वर्क चाहिँ के गर्छ तिमीले यो पेज भयो यो पेजको राइट पट्टि एउटा लाइन कोरेर तिमीले रफ वर्क देखाउन सक्छौ ठीक छ सो 88 into 0.21 so 88.21 let us multiply it right so 1 8 are 8 1 8 are 8 next 2 8 are 16 6 1 8 2 are 16 plus 1 is 17 so this is 8 8 plus 6 14 1 8 1 so where will you write down the decimal point so after decimal point there are two figures here so you have to write down decimal point before two figures from the end that is 18.48 that is 88 into 0.21 is what this is your 18.48 again it should be multiplied by 2.1 okay so again let us multiply it by 2.1 so let us multiply it by 2.1 now again so let us multiply it so this is 1 8 are 8 1 4 are 4 1 8 are 8 1 1 are 1 2 8 are 16 6 1 4 2 are 8 plus 1 9 8 2 are 16 6 1 2 1 are 2 plus 3 is that clear so which is equal to this is your 8 10 9 plus 9 18 8 1 8 3 so now in this case where will you write down the decimal point so after decimal point here there are two figures after decimal point there is one figure 2 plus 1 is 3 so you have to write down decimal point before three figures right from the end 1 2 3 so decimal points come out here okay so which is equal to this is your 38.808 which is equal to 38.808 what is the unit since this is the volume you have to write down cubic centimeter so I think you have understood it so how much cubic centimeter of iron is there there is 38.808 cubic centimeter of iron is there so therefore 38.808 cubic centimeter of iron is therefore 38.808 cubic centimeter of iron is there so this is the answer for the first part so I think you have understood it so this is your first part now let us do the second part now we have to find out the curved surface area of the iron ball curved surface area भनेको बाहिरको वरिपरिको एरिया त्यो बाहिरको वरिपरिको एरिया चाहिँ कति हुन्छ that is your curved surface area that is what is the curved surface area of the iron ball that is your 4 pi r square so let us write here curved surface area of the iron ball is equal to what is the formula it is 4 pi r square right which is equal to 4 into what is pi 22 by 7 into what is r whole square it is 2.1 whole square which is equal to 4 into 22 by 7 into 2.1 into 2.1 okay so let us simplify it so this is 7 1s are 7 0.3 7 3s are 21 right so now 22 into 4 is 88 and 0.3 into 2.1 will be your 63 3 1s are 3 3 2s are 6 after decimal point there is one figure here also after decimal point there is one figure 1 plus 1 is 2 so you have to write down decimal point before two figures that is 0.63 okay now let us multiply it त यो रफ वर्कमा तिमीले देखाउनै पर्छ 0.63 लाई 88 ले मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने सो 0.63 लाई हामी कतिले मल्टिप्लाई गर्छौं 88 ले सो 8 3s are 24 4 2 भयो 8 6 are 48 48 plus 2 is 50 8 3s are 24 4 2 8 6 are 48 plus 2 is 50 right so this is 4 4 5 this is also 5 So where will you write down the decimal point? So after decimal point there are two figures. So you have to write down decimal point before two figures from the end. That is 55.44. So which is equal to 55.44. What is the unit? Since this is the area, you have to write down square what? Centimeter. So this is the answer for the second part. So I think you have understood it. So what is the curved surface area of the iron ball? It is 55.44 square centimeter. So that is your answer. So you can copy it. The practice. Now we'll do the next question, that is question number 8. So now we will do the next question, that is question number 8. So question number 8 is the length of diameter of a solid sphere of lead is 14 centimeter. So here sphere of lead, एउटा lead छ, त्यो lead को चाहिँ sphere चाहिँ केले बनेको छ? एउटा धातु lead ले बनेको छ। त त्यो sphere पनि solid नै भन्दै छ। solid sphere भनेपछि त्यो sphere को भित्र पनि भरिएको, कुनै पनि स्फियर को भित्र तिमीले पानीले भरिदिनु, त्यो के भयो? सलिड भइगयो। दैट इज भोल्युम। सलिड भने चाहिँ हामीले भोल्युम पनि निकाल्न सक्छौं त्यसको, ठीक छ? त सलिड भनेपछि चाहिँ त्यो स्फियर को भित्र चाहिँ भरिएको हुनु पर्यो, ठीक छ? अनि व्हाट इज द लेंथ अफ द डायमिटर अफ द सलिड स्फियर अफ लेड? इट इज 14 सेन्टिमिटर। लेंथ अफ द डायमिटर अफ द सलिड स्फियर इज 14 सेन्टिमिटर। दैट इज डायमिटर अफ द स्फियर इज गिवन। सो इफ द स्फियर इज मेल्टेड, अब त्यसलाई के गर्यो? मेल्ट गर्यो। त अस्ति पनि मैले भन्थे मेल्ट भन्ने बित्तिकै हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ? भोल्युम निकालिहाल्नुपर्छ। सलिड भन्दैछ त्यही माथि, त हामीले के निकाल्नुपर्छ? यो जुन चाहिँ स्फियर दिएको छ त्यसको हामीले के निकाल्नुपर्छ? भोल्युम निकाल्नुपर्छ। अनि त्यसलाई के गरिँदैछ? मेल्ट गरिँदैछ, गलायो। यसलाई तताएर हुन्छ कि के गरेर हुन्छ? त्यसलाई के गरे? गलाएर के गर्दैछ? लेट अस राइट बाई क्यालकुलेटिङ हाउ मेनी स्फियर्स विथ लेन्थ अफ 3.5 सेन्टिमिटर रेडियस क्यान बी मेड। त त्यसलाई गलाएर चाहिँ सानो स्फियरहरु बनायो। त्यो सानो स्फियरहरुको प्रत्येकको रेडियस चाहिँ कति रहेछ? 3.5 सेन्टिमिटर। त यस्तो सानो स्फियर कतिवटा बनाउन सकिन्छ भनेर सोध्दैछ। त्यो अगाडिको जुन चाहिँ ओरिजिनल स्फियर छ, त्यो ओरिजिनल स्फियरलाई गलाएर चाहिँ सानो स्फियर जसको चाहिँ रेडियस 3.5 सेन्टिमिटर छ, त्यस्तो स्फियर चाहिँ कतिवटा बनाउन सकिन्छ भनेर सोध्दैछ क्वेशनले। इज दैट क्लियर टु ऑल अफ यू? So I think you have understood it. Let us do this problem now. So let us write down the diameter of the sphere. So this is the solution. So diameter of the sphere, diameter of the sphere is equal to, this is your 14 centimeter, right? So in this case you have to calculate the radius. Therefore its radius is equal to 14 by 2, which is equal to 7 centimeter, right? 14 by 2 is equal to 7 centimeter. That is the radius of the sphere. अब यो स्फियरलाई चाहिँ के गर्दैछ? गलाउँदैछ, melting. So now this sphere is melted. यसलाई गलायो, तताएर हुन्छ कि के गरेर हुन्छ? यसलाई के गरिँदैछ? गलाउँदैछ, ठीक छ? त भनेपछि हामीले यसको के निकाल्नु पर्छ? जहिले पनि भोल्युम निकाल्नु पर्छ। So how many spheres? भनेको त भोल्युम निकालिहाल्नु यसको पनि। So therefore volume of the sphere is equal to, what is the formula? It is 4/3 pi r cube is equal to 4 upon 3 pi. Keep it as it is. Don't put the value of pi, that is 22 by 7, because it will be easier for you to simplify it if you keep it as it is as pi. Okay? And then 4/3 pi, then what is r whole cube? This is your 7 whole cube. This is your 7 whole cube. So let us write it as it is, right? So this is your cubic centimeter. So this is the volume of the original sphere. Okay? Now अब यसलाई गलाएपछि के भन्दैछ? By melting. So if the sphere is melted, then how many spheres with length of 3.5 centimeter radius can be made? अब के गर्यो त्यो स्फियरलाई गलाएर चाहिँ सानसानो स्फियरहरु बनायो जुन चाहिँ स्फियरको चाहिँ प्रत्येकको रेडियस चाहिँ कति रहेछ 3.5 सेन्टिमिटर। अब सानसानो स्फियर बनाइदैछ त्यो सानसानो स्फियरको प्रत्येकको रेडियस चाहिँ कति रहेछ 3.5 सेन्टिमिटर। सो रेडियस अफ इच स्फियर is equal to, this is 3.5 centimeter, this is your 3.5 centimeter. So let us find out the volume of each sphere again. How many spheres भने बित्तिकै हामी के निकाल्नु पर्छ भोल्युम निकालिहाल्नु पर्छ। So volume of each sphere, volume of each sphere is equal to 4/3 pi r cube, which is equal to 4/3 pi, what is r whole cube? This is your 3.5 whole cube. So what is its unit? Its unit is cubic centimeter. So in this case also don't put the value for pi, okay? त यसमा हामीले पाई हालिन भने चाहिँ यसलाई सिम्प्लिफाई गर्नु, पाई को भ्यालु हालेन रहेछ भने चाहिँ यसलाई सिम्प्लिफाई गर्नु एकदमै सजिलो परिहाल्छ। ठीक छ? So अब how many spheres can be made भन्दैछ? How many spheres of radius 3.5 centimeters can be made? That means के गर्नुपर्छ जहिले पनि? So you know the number of spheres. अब number of spheres हामी कसरी निकाल्छौं भन्दाखेरि यो volume of the original sphere लाई volume of the one sphere ले के गर्छ डिवाइड गर्छ. Then you will get the number of spheres. So that is just like your formula, right? So the number of spheres, so number of spheres is equal to, त कति हुन्छ number of spheres is equal to के हुन्छ अरे फर्मुला volume of the original sphere, volume of the original sphere divided by this volume of each sphere divided by volume of each sphere, right? So which is equal to, now let us put the volume of the original sphere. What is the volume of the original sphere? It is 4/3 pi 7 whole cube divided by, what is the volume of a sphere? It is 4/3 pi, this is 3.5 whole cube. So you can cancel it, 4/3 pi gets cancels. Let us simplify it. So 7 cube means 7 into 7 into 7 divided by, what is 3.5 whole cube? के हो यो चाहिँ? यो चाहिँ भयो 3.5 into 3.5 into 3.5. So I think you have understood it, okay? So let us convert this decimal into fraction. यो 3.5 लाई हामीले डेसिमल मा चेन्ज गर्न सक्छौं. So which is equal to 7 into 7 into 7 divided by, what is 3.5? This is 35 by 10 into 35 by 10 into 35 by 10. Is that clear? So let us simplify it now. So which is equal to here, which is equal to, now we can simplify it further. So 7 into 7 into 7, 7 into 7 into 7 into, so when it goes up it becomes upside down, that is 10 by 35, 10 by 35, 10 by 35 into 10 by 35, right? So I think I have understood it. You can copy it, okay? So now in the next step you can cancel that 35 by 7, right? 7 1s are 7, 7 5s are 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, this is also 5 2s are 10. So this is just simplified. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are what? 8. So the number of spheres that can be made is equal to kati bhayo? 8. So what is the answer? Number of spheres that can be made is equal to 8. So therefore number of spheres that can be made is equal to 8. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. Okay, so you can copy it. We'll do the next question now. So now we are doing the next question, that is question number 9. 3 spheres made of copper having the lengths of 3 cm, 4 cm and 5 cm radii are melted and a large sphere is formed. So there are 3 spheres given here whose radii are 3 cm, 4 cm and 5 cm, and they are melted. Okay, and they are melted and a large sphere is formed from these 3 spheres. Okay. Next, you have to find out, let us write by calculating the length of radius of the large sphere. So, यो 3टा स्फियरलाई गलाएर एउटा लार्ज स्फियर बनायो त तिमीले निकाल्नुपर्छ त्यो लार्ज स्फियरको रेडियस चाहिँ कति हो. What is the radius of that large sphere that is made by melting the 3 spheres of radii 3 cm, 4 cm and 5 cm. ठीक छ, बुझ्यो सबैले यो 3टा स्फियर छ जसको रेडियस छ 3 cm, 4 cm र 5 cm. तो यो 3टा स्फियरलाई गलाएर चाहिँ एउटा ठुलो स्फियर बनायो त तिमीले निकाल्नुपर्छ त्यो ठुलो स्फियरको रेडियस चाहिँ कति हो. ठीक छ. So now let us find out the volume of each of these 3 spheres. Okay, so let us write here radius of the first sphere. Radius of the first sphere is equal to, how much is this one? This is your 3 cm, right? So let us find out its volume. So गलाउनु melting भनेपछि त तिमीले के निकाल्नु पर्छ, volume निकालिहाल्नु पर्छ. So let us write down the volume. So volume of the first sphere, volume of the first sphere is equal to 4/3 pi r cube, right? So let us put the value here. 4/3 pi, what is r whole cube? That is your 3 cube. Let us write here the unit. That is your cubic centimeter. Don't simplify it. Is that clear? So next, similarly, let us write down the radius of the second sphere. Therefore, radius of the second sphere. So radius of the second sphere, how much is that? This is 4 cm. Okay. So therefore, volume of the second sphere, volume of the second sphere is equal to 4/3 pi r cube is equal to 4/3 pi. What is r whole cube here? It is 4 whole cube cubic centimeter. So I think you have understood it, this one also. So next, let us write down the radius of the third sphere. So radius of the third sphere, so radius of the third sphere is equal to, how much is that? This is your 5 cm. Here also you can find out the volume of the third sphere. Therefore, volume of the third sphere. So what is the volume of the third sphere? This is also the formula, 4/3 pi r cube, which is equal to 4/3 pi. What is r whole cube? That is your 5 whole cube cubic centimeter. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So now, अब यो 3टा स्फियरलाई नै गलाएर मिसाएर एउटा ठुलो सलिड स्फियर बनाउँदैछ भनेपछि यो 3टाको हामी के निकाल्नु छ, टोटल भोल्युम. So let us find out the total volume of the 3 spheres. So total volume of 3 spheres, total volume of 3 spheres is equal to, let us add them. This is 4/3 pi 3 whole cube plus 4/3 pi 4 whole cube plus next 4/3 pi 5 whole cube. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So let us take common out here. What is common? 4/3 pi. So within second bracket, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64. What is 5 whole cube? 125. You know that, isn't it? So let us simplify it further. You can add those numbers within second bracket. So which is equal to 4/3 pi into, so let us add them. 7 plus 4 is 11, 11 plus 5 is 16, 6, 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 6 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 11, 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is your 216. So let us keep it as it is. Don't simplify it. Okay. So this is 4/3 pi 216. What is the unit? It is cubic centimeter. Cubic centimeter. तो त्यो तीनटा स्फियरलाई गलाएर नै एउटा ठुलो सलिड स्फियर बनाउँदैछ भनेपछि त्यो भोल्युम अफ द लार्ज स्फियर पनि यति नै हुनु पर्यो हैन सो देयरफोर भोल्युम अफ द लार्ज स्फियर किनभने यो तीनटा स्फियरलाई नै गलाएर एउटा ठुलो सलिड स्फियर बनाउँदैछ त यो तीनटा जोड्दा हाम्रो भोल्युम कति आयो 4/3 पाई इन्टु 216 क्युबिक सेन्टिमिटर त यही नै हो भोल्युम अफ द लार्ज स्फियर सो देयरफोर भोल्युम of the large sphere, volume of the large sphere is equal to u नै भएको 4/3 pi into 216 cubic centimeter. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So अब हामीले के निकाल्नु पर्छ यो लार्ज स्फियर को चाहिँ लेन्थ अफ द रेडियस निकाल्नु पर्यो त यो लार्ज स्फियर को लेन्थ अफ द रेडियस सपोज गरौँ let the length of the radius be r centimeter त्यो लार्ज स्फियर है तर यो let the length of the radius of large sphere, let us write here of large, let the length of the radius of large sphere be r centimeter. So let us find out its volume. Its volume is equal to, this is your 4/3 pi r cube, right? It is 4/3 pi r cube. So you say formula भयो. So you can equate these two now in order to get the radius of the large sphere. Okay? So यो दुईटा equal हुनु पर्यो. Therefore 4/3 pi r cube is equal to 4/3 pi into 216. यो 4/3 र यो pi के भयो cancels. So r cube is equal to 216 or r cube is equal to, since this is r cube, so 216 लाई पनि हामी होल क्यूब फर्ममै लानु लैजाउँ 216 लाई होल क्यूबमा लाँदा कति हुन्छ 6 होल क्यूब. So this is 6 whole cube. If these bases are equal, you know that this r is the base, 6 is the base. If the base are equal, powers if the powers are equal, bases must be equal. You know that, laws of indices, isn't it? In class 9 you did it. Laws of indices means if the bases are equal, powers must be equal. If the powers are equal, bases must be equal. So in this case, these powers are equal. That means you can equate the bases. That is r is equal to 6. So now, what is this r? This is the length of the radius of the large sphere. So therefore, let us write down the answer. Radius of the sphere is equal to, how much is that? This is your 6 centimeter. So this is your 6 centimeter. So radius of the large sphere. So this is the radius of the large sphere, right? This is the radius of the large sphere is equal to 6 centimeter. So we can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now let's do the next question, that is question number 10. The length of diameter of the base of a hemispherical tomb is 42 decimeter. तो यहाँ पनि hemispherical tomb भन्दैछ. Hemispherical tomb भनेको TOMB tomb भनेको चाहिँ एउटा कभर, कुनै एउटा समाधिको स्मारक स्तम्भ भनेर हामी भन्छौं. कुनै एउटा समाधि जस्तै चिहान भन्छौँ नि हामी हैन, जहाँ चाहिँ मान्छेहरू जहाँ चाहिँ मरेको मान्छेहरू गाडिन्छ त्यसलाई चिहान भनिन्छ। त्यसमा कतिवटा स्तम्भ स्मारकहरू बनाएको हुन्छ। त्यो स्मारक चाहिँ कस्तो सेपमा छ? एउटा हेमिस्फेरिकल सेपमा छ। त टम्ब भनेको चाहिँ हामी के लियौँ? कभर हैन, चिहान भन्छौँ नि हामी हैन। त त्यो समाधिको स्मारक स्तम्भलाई चाहिँ हामी टम्ब भनेर पनि भन्छौँ। त्यो टम्ब चाहिँ कस्तो सेपमा छ? हेमिस्फेरिकल टम्ब। ओके, हेमिस्फेरिकल भनेको आधी स्फियर, ठीक छ। हेमिस्फेरिकल टम्ब चाहिँ यस्तो टाइपको हुन्छ, यस्तो टाइपको, ठीक छ। यो हेमिस्फेरिकल टम्ब भएको, ठीक छ। त यसको के दिएको छ? डायमिटर दिएको छ। यसको डायमिटर कति दिएको छ हामीलाई? यसको डायमिटर दिएको छ 42 डेसिमिटर। Its diameter is given as 42 decimeter, right? So now let us write by calculating the cost of coloring the upper surface of the tomb at the rate of rupees 35 per square meter. त यो टर्मको बाहिरी भाग चाहिँ कलरिङ गर्नुपर्छ। त्यो कलरिङ गर्दाखेरि खर्च लाग्छ। त खर्चको रेट चाहिँ कस्तो पाराले रहेछ भन्दाखेरि 1 स्क्वायर मिटरमा कलरिङ गर्दाखेरि कति खर्च लाग्छ? रुपिस 35। 1 स्क्वायर मिटरमा कलरिङ गर्दाखेरि कति खर्च हुँदैछ? रुपिस 35 खर्च हुँदैछ। भनेपछि यो टर्मको बाहिरी भागमा सबैतिर कलरिङ गर्दा कति खर्च लाग्छ त्यो हामीले निकाल्न पर्छ। So I think all of you have understood this question. So now let's do this question now. So let's do the solution. So here what is given? What is the diameter of the hemispherical tomb? So let us write diameter of the hemispherical tomb. Hemispherical tomb is equal to, this is 42 decimeter, right? So let us find out its radius. Therefore its radius is equal to 42 divided by 2 is equal to 21 decimeter. Since here it is given per square meter, so let's convert it into meter. So how can you convert this decimeter into meter? DM भनेको चाहिँ decimeter भइगयो। DM भनेको के हो? डेसिमिटर। यो डेसिमिटरलाई मिटरमा लानुपर्छ। अब डेसिमिटरदेखि मिटर लाँदा अलिकति ठुलो युनिटमा गयो। अलिकति ठुलो युनिटमा लाँदा चाहिँ हामी डिभाइड गर्छौँ। त कतिले डिभाइड गर्छ भन्दाखेरि 10 ले। डेसिमिटरदेखि मिटरसम्म जानु एक स्टेप मात्रै हो। त एक स्टेप जाँदाखेरि 21/10। त 1 को पछि एउटा 0 छ भने माथि एउटा फिगर अगाडि हामी डेसिमल लेख्छौँ। दैट इज 2.1 मिटर। दैट इज व्हाट? 2.1 मिटर। ओके? So what is the radius of the hemispherical tomb? It is 2.1 meter. Is that clear? So let us find out its upper surface area. किनभने upper surface area मा मात्रै कलरिङ गर्छ। So therefore its upper surface area, its upper surface area, त बाहिरी भाग वरिपरिको एरिया मात्रै कलरिङ गर्छ। यो आधी स्फियर हो। सो यसको फर्मुला के हुन्छ? 2 pi r square. So this is your 2 pi r square. So let us simplify. 2 into what is pi? Pi is 22/7 into what is r whole square? This is 2.1 whole square. Okay? So let's simplify it. 2 into 22/7 into 2.1 into 2.1. Right? So 7 ones are 7. This is 0.3. This is 2 into 22, 44. So 3 into 21 is here 63. So after decimal point there is one figure. After decimal point there is one figure. 1 plus 1 is 2. So you have to write down decimal point before two figures. That is before 3 and 6 you will write down the decimal point out here. Okay? So let us multiply them now. 0.63 should be multiplied by 44. So 4 3s are 12, 2, 1, 6 4s are 24, plus 1 is 25. Again 4 3s are 12, 2, 1 6 4s are 24, plus 1 is 25. So it is 2772. So after decimal point there are two figures. So you have to write down decimal point before two figures from the end. That is 27. This is your decimal point. So how much is it? 27.72. 27.72. This is your square meter. The 80 square meter मा चाहिँ कलरिङ गर्नुपर्छ किनभने upper surface area of the hemispherical tomb is 27.72 square meter. The 80 square meter मा चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्छ कलरिङ गर्नुपर्छ. So what is the rate of coloring here? Cost of coloring per square meter is rupees 35. That means cost of coloring 1 square meter is equal to rupees 35. So what is the cost of coloring 27.72 square meter? So let us find it. So now cost of coloring 1 square meter is equal to, how much is it? This is rupees 35. This is rupees 35. You can use unitary method now. So therefore cost of coloring, how much square meter? 27.72. 27.72 square meter is equal to rupees. This is 35 into what? 27.72. So cost of coloring 27.72 square meter will be equal to rupees 35 into 27.72. You have to multiply this 35 by 27.72, right? So let us calculate it. 27.72, this is the rough walk, into 35, right? So let us multiply them. 5 2s are 10, 0, 1. 7 5s are 35 plus 1 is 36. 3. 7 5s are 35 plus 3 is 38. 3. 5 2s are 10 plus 3 is 13. 3 2s are 6. 3 7s are 21. 2 3 7s are 21 plus 2 is 23. 3 2 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. Right? So I think I've understood it. Let us check it once again. 5 2s are 10, 0, 1, 7 5s are 35 plus 1 is 36, 6, 3, 7 5s are 35 plus 3 is 38, 8, 3, 5 2s are 10 plus 3 is 13. So 3 2s are 6, 3 7s are 21, 1, 2, 7 3s are 21 plus 2 is 23, 2, 3 2s are 6 plus 2 is 8. So this is 0, 2, 6 plus 6 12, 2, 1, 9 plus 1 is 10, 0, 1, 4 plus 3 is 7, 8 plus 1 is 9. So after decimal point there are two figures. So you have to write down decimal point before two figures here also from the end 0 to point. So which is equal to, this is rupees 970.20. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So what is the answer now? What is the cost of coloring the upper surface of the tomb? It is rupees 970.20. Therefore, so you write down as answer, cost of coloring is equal to rupees 970.20. So this is your final answer. So I think you have understood it. You can copy it. So this much is for today. त आज हामीले जति पनि प्रब्लम्सहरु गर्यौं यो प्रब्लम तिमीहरु यो 5 वटा प्रब्लम गर्यौ यो 5 वटा प्रब्लम तिमीले घरमा फेरि यसलाई रिभिजन गर्ने त अस्तिको पनि रिभिजन गर्ने बुझ्यौ यो रिभिजन नै तिमीको होमवर्क हो सो इन द नेक्स्ट अनलाइन क्लास विल डू मोर प्रब्लम्स अन दिस स्फियर सो दिस मच इज फर टुडे सो यू क्यान कपी इट